Hello friends, this is Shrines and it's time for more Code Realized Wintertide Miracles, first Christmas alternative story of Saint Germain. Hopefully it goes well. This is part 2, but thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. I do appreciate it. Looking up as these thoughts pass by, the sky above me feels far higher. From the mansion exterior, Twinbee's workshop, the hallway, living room, and members' rooms. The deep cleaning that I slowly worked my way through starts to show signs of ending soon. So he was told by Idea's leader, Omnibus, last time to take a break. So instead of going off jetting around the world, he decided to stick around his mansion and clean, which is pretty cool. Before I know it, there's only one other room that I've yet to touch. Oh, this is going well already. That it wasn't particularly intentional would perhaps be just an excuse. Stopping in front of the door, I close my eyes and take a deep breath. This will be no different than any little rooms. Tidy up the room's things, clean off the dust, then wipe the windows. Even so, I wonder why such uncertainty rises within my heart. Or do you have a vague understanding why? I most likely.
お邪魔しますよ。カルディアさん。
Is not here. He will not answer me. That fact is terribly heart-wrenching for me. Pushing open the gate with hesitant hands, a soft, gentle fragrance tickles my nose. The one flower that blooms in this mansion that none can be allowed to touch. The scent of that lovely girl, who I hesitated to touch, has gone somewhere out of reach. Oh, that's sweet. Oh. Saint Germain? What's wrong? Why are you making that face?
カルディアさん。
Illuminated by the light of the window, she smiled with grace, looking just as she did when she stayed here in the mansion. With the same smile, just like a flower, as the one she used to send my way. How? I should be the only one here. How can you be? My head is not caught up in this moment. My feelings begin to overflow from my chest. My legs take steps forward on their own.
カルディアさん。私は。
Getting closer to her, smiling before me, I quietly reach my trembling hands towards her. I want to touch you. A second, a moment, even for just an instant. I want to feel your warmth that would fill this void in my chest. However, my fleeting wish didn't reach. And she begins to fade and melt into the sunset. Small particles of dust danced in the lonely light that shone from the window. Only her belongings remain. Silence here continues and waits for her to return.
アクチウムとは。
Oh, poor Saint.
我ながら。どうかしていますね。
How much? How much did I truly expect for her to be here. Smiling self-diversely, I touched the cold window as I talked to myself. This pain is self-inflicted. If I was going to hold such feelings, then back when I saw Miss Cardia off, I could have said so many other things.
Sa 寂しい気持ちはわかるけど、落ち着いてインピ。周りの人たちからの視線が痛いよ。
I, the son, reluctant to leave, colored the train that was preparing to depart. The day when Cardia's group decided to leave London and live in Wales, twilight. The world is colored in a lonely hue. We from Lupin's crew had all gathered at Waterloo Station to see them off.
天女はいつか天に帰っちゃうものだけど、やっぱり寂しいよ。
Impy.
静かにしろインピ。別れを惜しむ気持ちは皆同じだ。
それに根性の別れじゃねえんだ。フランに体を見てもらうために、サンもイデアの任務でたまに様子見に行くんだろ。
ええ、ヘンゼルと一緒に。その時はお土産を持って伺いましょう。
僕としては家族団らんの邪魔をしてほしくないんだけど、ま、たまに来る分には茶の一つぐらい出してやってもいいよ。
そこは素直に喜べばいいというのに。まったく貴様は最後の最後まで。
Daisy agrees. The sun increased its reddish glare as it shone upon the crew excitedly chattering. I'm sure that even if our paths part way now, our bonds will never disappear. However, I wonder if there will be a time when the comrades here now will ever gather again. I shake my head and toss away this doubt that moves my heart ever so slightly. Really, thank you everyone. I'll write letters when I arrive in Wales. If you're ever in the area, please stop by. Containing the sadness of parting in her eyes, Miss Cardia says her words of thanks to each and every person. We had talked about how we miss each other at the mansion every day until today. Yet, perhaps the reason we haven't really missed it enough yet was because, for me, for us, our existence was so incredibly memorable.
さて、時間だよ姉さん。挨拶の方はそろそろいい？
Oh, hold on for a second. After finishing her goodbyes with everyone, the last person that she came to was me, watching everyone from a distance.
カルディアさん、ついにこの時が。
Yeah, for everything since I've been in London until right now. Thank you, Saint Germain.
それはこちらのセリフです。私はあなたにお礼を言われるようなことはしていませんよ。それどころか、一時は敵としてあなたの前に立ちふさがったのですから。
But in the end, you still saved me. You saved both me and Finnis. That's why it makes me think again right now that it was because you were here that I was able to grasp this future. I'm sure it is because I spent time with you that I was able to obtain this heart of a human. Along with a smile shining almost too brightly, she touches her chest and looks towards me. With her hands on a horologium, the beautiful flower gem now powerless. That's why I'm saying this, Saint Germain. Thank you for these valuable emotions. These emotions that I'm certain I've never had. To laugh, to be upset, to be sad. And for me to feel this way about... the words that you tried to form get drowned out by the train. In the midst of the sound of steam that is so enough that we can't hear each other even though we're right in front of each other. Instead of the words that didn't reach, she was staring at me with wavering eyes.
私は
I must answer. Driven by such feelings, I open my mouth. But did I say something? Or should I wait for her words once again? Such hesitance in that moment caused...
ああ、もう言わんこっちゃない。ほら、姉さん、時間。は
Dang you, Venice. Having an opportunity of eternally taken away. No, but... Having my opportunity eternally taken away. Hands pulled from me by a flustered Venice. I wondered what she wanted to say in that one moment she looked back at me. However, I would not have the chance to ask about it. Simultaneously as Miss Cartier got on, the train slowly started to move.
また会おう二人とも元気でな
The steam that burst out conceals her face as she stares towards us as she leans out the window.
私もきっと
Aww, the sound of the wheels moving drowned out my utterance.
さようならレディ
I continued staring at the train that furthered. If I had more time now, would I have said something different? As I asked myself such questions that did not have an answer.
やれやれ気づけばもうこんな時間ですか
It is probably because I have been lost in thought for some time, but it is already that time when moonlight shines in from the window and night descends. After cleaning Miss Guardia's room, I sit in the common room.
さてこれで本格的にやることがなくなってしまいましたね明日からはこの退屈な時間をどうやって過ごせばいいのやら
I tilt my head in question and direct my eyes to the corner of the room. Displayed there are precious memories. The centuries I spent as an apostle would not even begin to measure up to the bright days contained within the single photo sitting there. Aww. Lupin, Van Helsing, Victor, Impy. The ones who hold the key of fate drawn together by Omnibus's prophecy. That's a nice picture. I like it. Wait. Airship race winner, Impy, Prentice, and manservants? Oh my goodness, that's great. That's great. And the person in the middle of it, the girl of the poison, the grave calamity.
もっともこの笑顔を見たらそんなことは誰も信じないでしょうね
For us, I wonder if her existence was bigger than anything else. A girl born as an isolated doll who desperately struggled for a wish and confronted her fate. We spent our days with her. She always smiled. Every one of us wanted to protect her. Every one of us loved her dearly. Even myself, who was supposed to stop the plan even if I had to kill her.
感情とはこうもままならないものでしたか彼女を殺せなかったその時には
I knew I was drawn to her. Her beauty to live. Her beauty to be strong. As I step towards the photo, I touch its surface gently. Soon, this mansion will not be a place to come home to, only a place to stop by. From now on, they will come and go as guests, and I will see them off as guests. And every time I'm sure that I will have to restrain myself from stopping them from leaving. I can only hear the tickling of the clock. Tickling, tickling, tick of the clock. I can only hear the ticking of the clock as I stand in the entrance.
なんともらしくありませんね。連絡が絶えたわけでも二度と会えないわけでもないのに、何をそんなに不安に思っているのか。
Something, not dry laughter nor scoff, lodged itself in my throat. For me, try to tell them what they should do in their future, something that shouldn't be done. Shouldn't be done, and yet... The attachment quietly seeps into my chest, and I soon feel as if I'm drowning.
そんな寂しそうな顔をするくらいなら言葉に出した方がいい。サム、どうにも君は自分の望みに臆病すぎる。覚えておくといい。君自身が少し動くだけで手が届くものは意外と多いのだよ。
For some reason, the words of the only person I was ever able to call a friend from long ago came to mind.
こんな時にあの人のことを思い出すなんて。
Were you remembering? No, in fact, perhaps because it is time like this. This chilling sensation that pains my chest as to be creaking, even though I'm not wounded or ill. It has not happened since I lost that friend.
ああ、なるほど。久しくこんな感情は忘れていましたが、これが寂しいという感情ですか。
A cold wind enters and shakes the window slightly as it brushes my cheek. The many years since losing my friend, and my comrades leaving less than a year later. The short amount of time that I have not been able to see her. Along with the winter, it pierces my chest, and I begin to think about it once again. I wonder what she's doing right now. I wonder how she'd respond if she was here. She'd be smiling. Her heart would be moved by every change of the season. The comrades around us would also clamor as usual. No, I would not mind if there was such a clamor. Just spending time with them, I'm sure it would be a joyous day. Saint! Thinking about it like so, I could not be still any longer. Well, thank you so much for watching part 2 of Saint Germain's story. Hope you enjoyed, and please like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and have an awesome day. Bye.